Hello everyone's. I am here for my review of The Oval Season 4 Episode 3. If you are new to my channel, welcome. I am Lady T. I like to do reviews on scripted reality shows, and also the reactions. If you're returning, you're one of my peoples, welcome back. So we have two comments from last week's video. It's from Karima Khadijah. Hey boo, says you also may like Kingdom Business. I think I watched like a few episodes of it and I kind of like fell off, but I think I'm gonna try to get back into it since some of my other shows are gonna be going off. My Monday night shows like Love and Hip Hop, that's gonna be going off soon, so I might incorporate some more shows in there. Another one from Karima. Hey boo. Hey T, you sort of got it, but Zatima is good. There's only 10 episodes. I was like, okay. Last week is today. Okay, I'm gonna need you to
$5.98.
husband order. The timeline for the Oval and Ruthless isn't the same. Same as Sisters in Zatima. I thought the Oval and Ruthless was in the same timeline because from all things that went on first season, and I thought they was lining up together. Or is it like, see, that's the problem when you have a show like The Oval and then you bring in a spin-off show and it's like right then and there. So it's like, it's seeming like the timeline is like what's going on at the Oval is the same thing that's going on at the same time with Ruthless. So that's what's confusing me. So are you saying they are like Ruthless is what happened months or whatever, however long it is after everything that's going on with the Oval? I'm gonna need some clarification. So let's go ahead and get on into this review, because it was a lot of twists and turns and a lot of, see, I told y'all that didn't make no sense. So we are still at the hotel room and the police thinks that run till that Secret Service agent Alonzo has kidnapped the president. Now I don't know how they thought this one man and one man alone was able to, do this. Like, when you think of the president, he usually has several Secret Service with him and like a whole motorcade. So what did they think? He went into the White House, grabbed the president and was able to get him out? Or the president was just walking down the street with no type of doggone security and they was able to get him out? But either way, run till that Secret Service agent decides, my plan is I'm going to put this pew pew to the president's head so they will back off. And he even had like a little a baby explosive device to like throw it in the room to like get them all disoriented and everything. And he running into police cars as he's trying to get away, and they didn't finally got a good distance from the police officer. And Hunter, he is worried, like, and upset that run till that Secret Service agent Alonzo left his jacket back at the hotel. And I'm like, sir, he was thinking about getting you out of that situation, and then getting you out of that situation, that was his main goal. He wasn't thinking, you know what, his jacket. And then this, we're talking about something, maybe we should go back. Maybe we shouldn't. He's not even concerned about the jacket. He's worried about the sniff that he has inside of his jacket. Like, sir, you're supposed to be mourning the loss of your son, but you out here worried about your sniff. And miss, I charge $50 for all of my services. Child. So Alan, Dale, and Kareem, they are driving around because they don't know what to do. They can't go back to the house. One, Dale, he don't have no house to go to. But like, they know where we live. There's nowhere we can really go. Alan's house, he almost got taken out by assassin agent. Kareem, he don't want to go back there because like, if they know everything. So what do we do? And Dale was like, well, we can just like go to the woods and just like be living off grid. I have, you know, my camping stuff in my truck. We can go ahead and do that. And when they finally did get there, wait a minute. Yeah, Kareem was being shaded like, I'm not used to being homeless and all that stuff. Like, this is not being homeless. This is us trying to stay alive. If y'all had to stay at Nancy and Richard's house, then y'all would have had a nice secret location, but y'all ain't want to do that, which I kind of understand. But then I was like, now y'all out there alone, what y'all gonna do? It's like so much stuff was going on. Like Alan, he was almost taken out because Donald and taken out by Donald. No, yeah, Alan was almost taken out by Donald. Dale was almost taken out by Donald because of Kyle. And then Kareem, he in this mess because he trying to, you know, be a hero for Sharon and go down to the police station against the president. I was like, you really thought you lonely pharmacy dude was gonna go to the police on the president? And you was just gonna, nothing was gonna happen bad to you? But anyways, run tell that Secret Service agent Alonzo that man stressed out. Like he knew that his job was to protect the president, but he didn't know that that job also entailed you need to take the president to find a miss. I charge $50 for all of my services and take him somewhere where he can get him some sniffer. He didn't know that was part of his job. Now, another Secret Service like, where you been? What you been doing? He's like, bro, why are you asking me all these questions? He's like, because my friend, he is a part of the police department, and there's an APP about your car. So where was you? And he's like, bruh. He's like, it's a word of advice. When the president want to go out because he just want to go out and he want to feel like he is alone and nobody is following him, we have some off the books type of stuff that we do where we following him, but he just don't know he being followed. So next time he just want to go off and be free and do whatever, just come and tell me and we can get all that handled. I'm like, really? Okay. So this is when I was like really getting annoyed with the end of the episode, because Max and Bobby and his beard, they are supposed to be like the best of the best of the best when it comes to like military actions, but they was making stupid moves. Like, I'm going to assume that they have access to some type of medicine that can knock you out for several hours. That's just me thinking. But then I gotta remember, this is like a very soap opera-ish like show and very outlandish, and we gonna make mistakes even though we're people who are not supposed to make mistakes like that, for real. So all the things messed up. Y'all, you punched Kyle, so oh, he knocked out so I can leave. But you yeah, granted, you had him handcuffed to the thing. Kyle is crazy enough to break off his own wrist so he can get out. Then you left the cage, the cell door open. And it's looking like you left the door to the room open. So all Kyle had to do was wake up, dislocate his wrist, and just walk out of both doors. And I'm sitting here like, really? Didn't nobody think we should like maybe have knock him out some way, take him to another location, something? Where we at? So Kyle done called Max on the phone to antagonize him and let him know that he is outside of, you know, his ex-in-law's house and he gonna do something to this man's child. Now, I would think that since Max, Bobby and his beard, and all the people who were involved, who were trying to take down the president and all that stuff, their families would have been like, okay, I'm sorry we got to do this, but hey, we got to send y'all off to a secret location for y'all safety. Not just have them off doing what they do in everyday life. Maybe we should have them off somewhere where they're safe and secure and we have people that we trust watching them. But no, they don't. So we got Sam. He done woke up from surgery. He want to get up out of there. And I thought he was being paranoid, but at the same time, I didn't think he was being paranoid because we are trying to do something and they're trying to stop us from doing something. So when a nurse comes in to give him some medicine to help him sleep, I was like, first of all, we don't have like a location that we could have taken him to where we got like trained doctors and surgeons that could have done this. This is where my mind is thinking. Like, we got all these top flight people ready to take down these people. We don't have access to where he not going to a normal hospital. Now he talking about he tasted medicine. Now I don't know if he just fell asleep or the medicine the homegirl gave him knocked him out. I'm not really sure, but we see him all like this. Like, that was the last scene we seen of him. So I don't know if Sam is all right, if was he being paranoid, but I'm like, in the situation we in right now, it is no time to be paranoid. And in the last scene, it was like, oh, plot twist. Like, we got to figure out, because we got to save Lily, because Lily thought she was that girl, and she thought that, hey, I'm going to leave the security of this hotel and I'm gonna go off and talk to the people that I know, but I'm gonna stop by my house first, even though I realize now that my husband is extra crazy. So now we got to go rescue her. So it's like we got to figure out how to get the Secret Service from what's it called, what's his name, Donald and Lily's house, get a few of them away from there so we can go there and rescue Lily's tail. Because, you know, they still got her laid out on the gurney, you know, shot and everything. And I'm like, so just because he is like the chief of staff, y'all got to listen to him and y'all just not going to help this lady? Y'all not going to do that at all? Okay. The plan was to help Lily. So the way to do that, Nancy and Sharon, they done went to the vice president's house. They're going to stay there with him and his wife because, you know, the things they going through, and Hunter showing up at their house, walking in like he paid bills there. But anyways, the vice president and Victoria, I did not see that coming at all. Like, really? So I'm like, I'm extra confused now, but here for the confusion, because the vice president is trying to take you and your husband down. That's the plan. But the vice president and Victoria, they secret lovers. How long this been going on? Is she in on, we gonna take my husband down, but we not gonna put this on me? I'm gonna play, you know, stupid and damsel in distress? I have questions now. Where are we going with this? Barry, he's missing. He with the Rakadushi. They don't even know that because he left in the middle of the night. I'm not really sad that he's gone, but that's neither here nor there. It's just like, did anybody see that plot twist? Because I know our show as heck didn't. Because she came in with her doggone robe on to the, you know, because he at the White House, and he was basically like, what are you doing here? And they get to talking, and they say, no, they get to kissing, and I miss you, and all this other stuff. And I'm like, hold up. What is going on? I am confusion. That whole, I'm like, I'm still thrown off, and I watched this episode last night, and I'm still like, I know I wasn't the only one that was blindsided. Like, so is Victoria in on this plot? Like, hey, I'm going to work with y'all to take down my husband. And like the vice president's wife. I'm assuming that she don't know that these two is together. So much stuff is going on, but y'all, that was the gist. If I left anything out, by all means, leave a comment below. If you were new to my channel, welcome. Feel free to subscribe. It is free all day, every day, free 99. Make sure your notifications are on so when my beautiful face puts up a video, you can click on it, you can like it, you can share with your people, and you can come over and be one of my peoples. If you're already one of my peoples, oh, welcome back. Y'all know what to do. Tell your people to tell their people to come over and be one of my peoples by clicking that icon above. This is Lady T signing off. Have a good one.